Hey everybody, it's your bro Luke Thies, back at you with another video. Today, I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna get onto the lyric writing, the bass and drums, the guitar and the vocals. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy this video. I'm gonna get on to the first part of this music tutorial. I'm gonna write the lyrics, because I can. I'm gonna English some words. What am I fucking talking about? Alright, let's just do this. So I'm gonna start with the verse. Maybe I should make this like a funny song. I'm gonna make it about being bored. A song about being bored. Alright, well here's the verse. I don't wanna leave the house. I do not want. I don't want. I can't think of a first line. How about just like There, now we got a first line. I don't feel like going out. Now, I'm gonna add a second line. I'll eat a meal and pass out. I rhymed out with out. How about instead of saying pass out, because I don't want to rhyme out with out, I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna take that out. I'm funny. I'll eat a meal on the couch. Couch and out. Close enough. But I don't care enough about enough. Oh, I don't care enough about socializing outside the house. That's it. I mean, I'm gonna make another 4 lines for the verse about being bored, but maybe we can make like also a catchy chorus. A catchy chorus, yo. C-H-O-R-U-S. Whatever. I'd rather be at home today. That's kind of catchy. And sit alone, the days will fade. Look at my beautiful handwriting. People are too overwhelming. Yeah, I'll just sit here without dwelling. That sounds okay. That's the chorus. I'd rather be at home today and sit alone, the days will fade. People are too overwhelming. I'll just sit here without dwelling. Something like that. I'm gonna add another verse. So each verse will have 8 lines of lyricals. I don't want to go to parties. I don't want to deal. Wait, I don't want to. Parties, hardies, farties. I don't know what rhymes with parties. I'll sit here and I'm not sorry. Now, I'm gonna add the bass and drums on a software called Cakewalk. Now, I'm going to get onto the bass and drums on a new software called Cakewalk. Originally in my old videos, I would use this software called MuseScore, but I found out a better software to use is a plugin through Cakewalk. Cakewalk is a free audio recording, music creating software you can get on the internet. I can put it in the link below. I'm just going to name this song Boredom Fun. If you want to add your own drum sound, what I have is a plugin, but you have to install it separately from Cakewalk. I'll put that in the link below too, and it'll show you step by step how you can put it into your software. I'm gonna click Insert MIDI Track, and I'm gonna just drag this down right here. So I'm also gonna click Views, Synth Rack View right here. When you click this plus right here and click Insert Synth, this is a plugin you can get off the internet. It's called MT Power Drum Kit. It's downloaded alongside Cakewalk. So when you click that, make it MIDI source, make sure all the settings are the way you want it. You just click skip, that's just whatever. So then it gives you this drum kit. And the thing about this drum kit as opposed to the MuseScore drum kit is something really cool. So when I was recording my other songs on the MuseScore drum set, the snare sounded the exact same way every time. So it was like a pre-recorded snare, but it didn't have any variety to it. But in this software, the snare sounds slightly different every time. And I don't know how it really works, but my brother talked about it, and you can check out his channel. He's into like making music for like anime and movies, so he makes music, and he also live streams making music. But this is a better drum set to use than the MuseScore default drum set. So now we got these lyrics right here. And you can click this mixer, and you can mix every single, like the kick, the snare, all the way you want it. I'm gonna go to these grooves. These have like built-in grooves, and you can manipulate it later. Let's say you want an intro, and you click this. Let's say, like, let's see what this sounds like. Dun 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 dun. Or this one. So these are like different built-in drum loops that you can use. This is the composer like timeline thing. You can mix different drum loops to each other. So I'm just gonna think of an intro. I'm just gonna do that one. How about this? Okay. You can choose different beats. They have so many like built-in beats. Oh yeah, and you can change how many bars it is too. So I'm gonna go with 4 bars. I'm gonna like see how the lyrics work with it. Shit. I'm gonna make it 8 bars. Actually, no, I'm gonna make it 7 bars right here. So this is what we got so far. I actually don't like that. The intro doesn't really work. I'm gonna use this intro instead. So this is what it sounds like. I like that better. This is gonna be the intro right here. And then you can also add a fill to indicate that it's gonna go into the verse. Once you figure it out, like a mix of how you want your drums, you can just drag it into the timeline right here. So now we got this. And then I'm gonna add a drum beat for the verse. So I think we can make like the verse like using a hi-hat instead, and like a palm-muted guitar. Like a closed hi-hat maybe? I'm gonna start with that. So that's gonna be the first half of the verse. For the second half of the first verse, I'll add a slightly different drum beat. These are so many different like drum beats you can work with. It's really cool. I'd enter be at home today and say da 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 da. I think we got a good drum beat now. We can just sync it all together. It's a little off. I have to drag it, and you kind of have to drag it yourself to make it on time, but now we got the drum set all figured out. Now I'm gonna add a bass guitar. So if you click this, this is a built-in bass guitar you can just use. I'm just gonna use this bass guitar. I don't really use this. I go to Views, Piano Roll View, and we can just add a bass rhythm. So it's on the E note. So we start in the E note. So we can just like take the draw tool right here and draw the E note. So I'm just organizing all the bass notes right now. That works. Why am I blurry on the camera? Ah! Come back to me! Now, I'm gonna get onto the guitar. Now, I'm gonna get on to the voice acting. Now, I'm gonna get on to the vocals. I'm gonna sing the song. I don't feel like going out. No, I don't feel like going out. I'd sit alone. I'm not redo that. People are too overwhelming. I'll just sit here without dwelling. I started syncing up all the guitar that I made on Audacity and put it onto Cakewalk. I then added some guitar distortion effects with the built-in amps. Now, after writing it, making the bass and drums on a software, adding the guitar and the vocals, and mixing it, this is what I came up with. I hope you enjoy it. I don't feel like going out. I'll eat a meal on the couch, but I don't care enough about socializing outside the house. I want to stay at home and sleep. I won't clean the place or mop or sweep. I want to game on my laptop. I know that I will never stop. I'd rather be at home today and sit alone, the days will fade. People are too overwhelming. I'll just sit here without dwelling. I don't want to go to parties. I'll sit here and I am not sorry. I don't want to talk on the phone. I just want to stay here alone. I'm happy to be sleeping in. This is just my decision. Feeling burnt out from my everyday, watching the time fade away. I'd rather be at home today and sit alone, the days will fade. People are too overwhelming. I'll just sit here without dwelling. I'd rather be at home today and sit alone, the days will fade. People are too overwhelming. I'll just sit here without dwelling. I'd rather be at home today and sit alone, the days will fade. People are too overwhelming. I'll sit here without dwelling. I'd rather be at home today and sit alone, the days will fade. People are too overwhelming. I'll just sit here without dwelling. Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, tunes, films, and music. So stay tuned and have a great day.
These films.